As I was living my life, I came across a marble block in my way. I tried to avoid it, but I couldn't. I tried to go around it, but I couldn't. I tried to go above it, but I couldn't. I tried to go under it, but I couldn't. It was too big to avoid nor ignore.
She's trapped in this marble block, which I think the marble block is the symbolic for the things that we go through in life that make us feel trapped or unable to move forward, whether that's doubt, fear, insecurity, lack of confidence. There's so many things that could be. And I feel like depending on what you're going through, it's going to relate to you in that certain way. Um, she gets to a point where she has to punch through it, which is what we do with these things that hinder us. We have to get a way over them. And even when they seem like there's no way over them and they're all encompassing and surrounding us, you have to punch through it. Yeah, it definitely represented life's obstacles for me. And for me, I appreciated that, she chose to accept or accept that she has to fight through it, um, instead of just living in that obstacle forever.
Yeah, what a beautiful story of coming up against a big challenge and fighting it and fighting it and fighting it, um, instead of working with it and finding yourself within it. And it was lovely, and I really enjoyed the animation. It was very different. Um, I thought that it went along really well with the narration, and it was thoughtful, and it was deep. And I loved the last scene where all of the blues were there, and after she had become the sculpture of her life, it was really beautiful. And I felt like she won, and I was happy for her, and I felt like we won too when we were graced with this uh, beautiful visual as well. This was absolutely fantastic.
Marble Me Free did a great job of highlighting the poem that it was based off of. I thought that the very simple animation worked well to highlight the words that were being said and to focus in on that rather than really complicated animation. Um, so I thought that bringing in the spots of color in certain spots also helped to focus the narrative, and it was also very visually appealing to see that and to focus in on that. Um, And of course, at the end, breaking into full color was really beautiful and really important at that point in the poem. Um, the words were really clear, that the voice acting or the narration was really well done, along with the music. Um, Never overpowered it and went really well with the story and the animation as well.
Well, what a powerful piece. I really appreciated the line drawing style and its sparseness because it allowed the emotional journey and the challenge and emotions of the hurdle to really wash over me as well. I feel like I got to immerse myself in it, and there was the ability for the audience to project themselves on this journey in its metaphorical weight. The soundscape was brilliant to bring forth the peaks and valleys of the journey as well. And I think the very emotionally rich text, with the profound kind of poetic nature of it, is a message that really stuck with me afterwards.
Marvel Me Free was a great metaphor, and I really liked it. As for any sort of hardship, whether that's grief or loss or emotional pain or physical whatever, I think it was a good metaphor because it covered a lot. Like it could be the marble could be a stand-in for a lot of different things, and I really like that because the way through it is the way through it, and like you got to work through it, and also I liked that like it took that time, like the character, like you took that time, like the character took that time to like cry and heal and like go through all of the emotional stages to get to that place where you can try to fight through it and didn't just and wasn't just like you got to muscle through it or whatever. So don't waste your time feeling your emotions. I think it was like part of it is part of getting to that fire. So I like that it touched on that, and there's a whole different other a whole or swath of different things that people could take away from that, and I think that's why it works so well.
It is based on a poem by S. Swan, and it's a poem about healing, and it's a very nice poem, and it gives all of us some guidance, something to think about as we engage in our own healing. And the poem reflects her take on what it takes to heal. So I recommend it. It's short, gives you something to think about healing and about the process of doing so and how art may assist.
I thought the message was pretty clear. To me, it really felt about perseverance and obstacles in life. But the way it was told and presented is really what stood out to me. It just felt very grounded, sort of salt of the earth. The simplistic animation was just beautiful in its elegance and simplicity. And I thought it just really served the narrative well that way. So all in all, it's just a really sweet piece.